Hi, this is Grant Putnam Landscaping. I just met you at your house over here in Darien. Um, so I'm just going to walk through and kind of go reiterate some of the conversation that we had a few minutes ago. So one idea was rip out the brick landing here, put in some bluestone stepping stones. Okay, you got to think about the fact that there's some water sitting here because the way the ground is sloped. All right. I would say in the future, as far as landscaping goes, I would potentially re-landscape this kind of half circle area. It's like 20 foot by 20 foot, and have that again re-landscaped and tie into the evergreens. So the evergreens would probably start about here and finish over there next to the hemlock trees. So you have about roughly 100 linear feet of evergreen trees. Okay, and then again landscape this area. I think that would look nice, potentially with some taller plants that will give you more screening from this neighbor. So not necessarily trees, but you could just do taller flowering plants kind of where that rock is, run around here, and I think that could look really nice. Okay, as we spoke about the lawn, it just requires a lot of expertise. You have to slowly get rid of the weeds over about the next year and a half and keep on promoting the lawn. You're gonna need some spring seeding. You're gonna need some topsoil in the spring. I'll give you costs on that as far as maintenance goes. Some dwarf boxwoods, mophead hydrangea. Evergreens have to stay on this side, on a lawn, like on the lawn border, so you get the sunlight. Okay, you could do like maybe green giant arborvitae running through this area. That could look nice. Okay. For the future, for the patio, you could kind of rethink the space, possibly add some sitting walls, which makes it more functional. So you can have a party, rather than even having chairs, people sit right on top of the walls that are like along the perimeter. All right, and that could be really nice. Okay. Potential, another room, patio, fire pit area over here. So rethinking this area, I would do some landscaping along the back of the house here to soften the side of the house. Same thing, landscaping up to the Bilco door, so right through here. So it's like 50 feet of landscaping. Okay, and then also landscaping starting here, working our way this way. So that's another 30 feet of landscaping. Okay. Then on this side, because of this door, I would say you want to screen, do additional screening up to almost where that maple tree is. If you did that, you'd remove the maple tree so you get some sunlight over there. So if that maple tree goes out, then you put some screening trees over here, another 40 to 50 feet. Okay, and then it blocks this house out from this view. Or from when you pull in the driveway, same thing. That's why if you stop the screening over here and you work your way this way, down the road, you can imagine if they're all planted at the same time, then you get some pretty decent screening through here. Okay. Long-term plan, potentially bump the lawn back as far as you can, take into consideration where the wetlands are, so you have to go through the town permit for that. Alternatively, second option is you end up removing a group of trees in here and a group of trees over there. Maybe leave the one big tree in the center. So you'll remove, maybe call it 15 trees, and then lawn this area, expand the irrigation. In regards to irrigation, probably want to have a technician come out in the spring, just see how many heads you have, where they're located, make sure. You might not have any irrigation in this area, for example. You might have to add some heads. In the spring also, remove all the wood chip grindings, relocate those into the woods, and then add topsoil. Make sure that you've got pitch so you don't have a low spot, because if you just add topsoil right now, you're gonna have a low spot and water sitting. But there's enough pitch from here to there. You have to add enough topsoil. So you'll probably need roughly about 12 to 15 yards of topsoil in this area to get it so the water will move and pitch. Okay. And again, this was the potential other idea. Rather than a bigger project, you might just remove a group of trees here, all the trees here, leave this one tree, okay, and lawn this area, okay. The front of the house, I think you need to look at the conceptuals. I'll send you over via with the design proposal. And same thing, I would transplant the big nice Andromeda, remove the, actually that's another type of Andromeda, remove that Andromeda, remove the other Andromeda on the side, those are overgrown, potentially transplant that, potentially transplant these, all right, and then rethink the front of the house, okay? The boxwoods need to be treated. There's boxwoods in the front and the back of the house. Those need to be treated for leaf miner insect. The weeping cherry needs to be treated for boar's insect. And the hemlocks need to be sprayed and treated as well. There's some in the front and some in the back. We talked about the dwarf Jat maple down the road. You should probably move that. That's gonna be a beautiful tree. It just has to be thought out where it can really grow to its full size and not have to worry about it. So just something to think about. And I'll also landscape this little pad in here. That makes sense. You pull in the driveway, that'll look nice. And then add some ornamental trees around the property per design. That makes sense. So for example, if you remove that overgrown Andromeda off the corner, you'd put like an ornamental tree off the front right corner of the house that doesn't grow too big but gives you a lot of interest, and it frames the house. So same thing, you typically have height on either side of your stoop, here and here, to frame the stoop. So you draw your eye towards the stoop. Looks like the previous owner did some nice stonework for the stoop. It looks really nice. You can clean up the white blemishes. That's a lime stain with muriatic acid, so that you can acid clean the steps. You don't have those white stains. So that's it. So I'll put together a maintenance proposal slash landscape enhancement proposal slash design proposal, and I'll shoot this over to you, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much.